Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video and welcome back to my channel. I have the lights a little bit different, so let me know what you guys think, if it's better or if I should have it like this or should I have it like that. Like, let me know what you guys think. I'm just kind of feeling the cool atmosphere right now, so anyways, today we are going to be doing 10 of the best products from 10 brands that are really being rotated into my collection pretty frequently currently, and I just wanted to touch base with you guys and talk about the best products from these brands. Okay, so the first product I have wrote down is the Natasha Denona Glam Face Palette from the Natasha Denona brand. I have mine in the shade Light. They have two shades. They have Light and Dark. I do have the dark one. I just haven't hauled it yet, so I haven't played with it. I'll be hauling it at the end of this month. So check out my May monthly haul. So I think that this is actually the best value you can get from Natasha Denona currently, because this is $59, which yes, could be very pricey, but you get a blush, a highlight, and you get 5 shadows. So you really get 3 products for $59 from Natasha Denona, and you're really able to test out her brand. And when you think about it, this is a full $25 mini, because these are her mini size shadows. So this is literally $25, and then you have the cream blush, and then you have the highlighter, which would cover the, what would it be, like $30, which I'm sure is $30, because I know she has a highlighter palette that's like $90. So anyways, this is actually my favorite Natasha Denona palette currently because of the fact that I love the shadows. I'm gonna swatch them. So this is my personal one. So the cream blush on this one isn't dried out yet because it's personal. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch. That is the cream blush. Such a pretty shade. Maybe a little bit dark for me, but still really pretty. And that's the highlight. And now I'm gonna swatch the shadows. I've said it before, Natasha Denona is my favorite brand. Just hands down, it's my favorite brand. So I'm gonna swatch the shadows. I have done a 2 looks 1 palette with this palette. Should be coming if you're interested in that. So pretty, just a very beautiful neutral palette. Alright, so the next products I'm going to talk about are from the brand Pat McGrath, which is my second favorite brand. So these brands aren't like my favorite brands, like all of them aren't going to be my favorite brands, but I picked some intriguing brands that have been really rotating in my collection lately, popular brands, but the first 2 brands, Natasha Denona is my favorite and Pat McGrath is my second favorite. So I picked 2 products, so that's kind of cheating, but I picked the Pat McGrath Bridgerton palette. So this is the Bridgerton 1 palette, this is the Diamond of the First Water, and this is the Belle of the Ball palette. So these are both in collaboration with the Bridgerton show? Book? I don't know, I don't watch Bridgerton, but I think that these are such good quality for what you get. So you get 6 shades for $65 a piece with each palette, which I paid for both of these. But they are so stunning. I've said it before, I think Natasha Denona, you get more quality, or like quantity for Natasha Denona. You don't get a better quality. I think they're the same quality, but you get more from Natasha Denona than what you get from Pat McGrath. But Pat McGrath has more unique formulas. Like this blue glitter, you won't find anywhere else in another brand that's going to work the way Pat McGrath does. So her eyeshadows, she breaks her eyeshadows down, which I'm going to be doing a complete guide to Pat McGrath eventually. I only have researched Natasha Denona, so I still have to do the research. So this is the first palette. I have a full video comparing these 2 palettes if you're curious on that, because they are quite similar, but very different in the swatches. So, Pat McGrath just actually raised her 10 pan motherships, which are the big motherships, which are gorgeous, to $128. And I just think that that is a lot of money for somebody who would be like me, a mom who doesn't have a YouTube channel. That would be just too much money for a mom to spend. These are $65, and I think you get the good quality. You just get less shadows than the $65 palettes. However, the baby motherships, you have to act fast because they are always limited edition. These palettes are limited edition, and I definitely recommend jumping on these palettes. And why I'm recommending them is because Pat McGrath's regular quads are $65, and there's 4 shades in them. So I would rather recommend the $65 baby motherships over the big motherships, because you are spending less money, but you're still getting such a good quality. But I don't think a lot of people really realize that these baby motherships are actually the same price of her quads, and a lot of people should realize that, because when you think about it, it makes Pat McGrath a little bit more affordable if you just get the your two baby motherships, because then you're getting a total of 12 shades, and I paid around a little bit less than what a 10-pan mothership would be. Okay, the third brand I'm going to cover is going to be a brand that I do a lot of stuff around on my channel, and that is Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It was a very popular brand a few years ago. Jeffree got into some drama, and now it's not that big of a brand anymore. And the best product I think Jeffree has in his cosmetics line is going to be his liquid lipsticks. So I have I have this one out because I want to use it. It's the Queen Bee one. So I think that his kit, like these little like bundles, are definitely way more worth it. But what I love about these, I've never swatched these, so I'm excited to swatch these. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these. So this is Royal Armor. I like these because these are actually eye safe, so you don't have to just use them on your lips. You can also use them on your lid. This next shade is I'm Vulgar. See, these metallic-y shades, like, I don't think are the best formula. But, I mean, like, that would be a really stunning eyeliner with a, like, just plain lid. Like, that would be beautiful. Which is why I like these liquid lipsticks, and I think that his liquid lipsticks are the best. He started his brand on liquid lipstick. This is a matte. It's I'm a Royalty. I'm excited to swatch this. Ooh. I'm going to have so much fun playing with these purples on the lips. This is Scorpio. It's a iconic shade. It's a full one if you want to just get a full one. I think his full ones are like $18. But, like I said, he started his brand on liquid lipsticks. So this is going to be a little bit more up most people's alleys with, like, being more neutral. I mean, that's so stunning. I mean, this is Virginity. It is a lot more white, gray, but it's definitely got purple in it. I mean, he has so many liquid lipstick colors. I definitely think that you will find something for, I mean, anybody. And the formula, like I said, is amazing because you can use it on your lips, you can use it on your eyes, you can use it as a liquid shadow, you can use it as a liner. I just feel like he has a lot of great products. Like Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath, all their products are really, really good. He has a lot of good products too, but I think that you're going to get the most bang for your buck with the liquid lipsticks. This is Blow Pony. I mean, this would be a stunning liner. I mean, like, look at that neon, like, lavender purple. And they really go a long, long way too. This would be a gorgeous liquid shadow. It's called Clout. It's a little bit chunky, but it is a metallic. And I mean, like, look at that pigment. This one in this bundle is called Berries on Ice. And I'm glad I got to swatch this bundle because it's given me a lot of inspiration to play with makeup again. And I love having inspiration to play with new makeup. And I also love the fact that I'm able to recommend really good products to you guys. I was a little conflicted about the next brands, but I decided to go ahead and add the Anastasia Beverly Hills brand. And the best product I think Anastasia has in their collection right now is going to be the Primrose palette. This is a stunning palette. It is also going to retail for $59, so the same price as the Natasha Denona Glam palette. And you get the same thing. You get eyeshadows, you get a blush, and a bronzer. However, that's a very light blush. That's a very dark bronzer. But you definitely get more eyeshadows. I mean, like, almost like a full palette. Like, they could have made this into a 10-pan palette on its own. So this is going to be one of those weigh your options. If you want to test out Natasha Denona's formulas, the Glam Face palette is going to be a great palette for you to test out at $59. But if you want to test out or you want to get more for bang for your buck and you want to use Anastasia, then here are the blush and bronzer swatches. And I mean, you're getting good products no matter what you choose. And I do have a 2 looks 1 palette video also with this palette. Should be up before these, but if not, just stay tuned. I filmed all of them within a few days. And I do have children. I mean, this palette has, Natasha Denona's only has the shimmers and the mattes in formulation, but this one has mattes, it has metallics, it has sequins. I mean, it's so stunning. I mean, like, that's a sequin right there, and it's so stunning. Mattes, shimmers, mattes. I mean, just, it's all around a good palette. Both palettes have around the same color story. I think Anastasia is just built a little bit more off the purple because you get more shadow pans. And, but you're going to get the same color story. Number 5 is going to be a brand I talk about all the time if you are on a budget. That is Colourpop. I always recommend Colourpop. I'm not going to recommend the Extra Celestial collection. That is shit. That is the only product from Colourpop that is shit. But the best product I think Colourpop has to be the no filter setting powders or finishing powders or whatever you want to call it. So this is actually a refill because I actually went through a whole pan of this. So, I mean, like, I just like the fact that I can take this out and put it in a magnetic palette and travel with it. Anyways, this is the shade Light. It's hard panned a little bit. I'm going to scrape the hard pan off eventually. But, I mean, this is just like such a good color. I love setting my under eyes with it. I mean, like, it's so, like, I will set a little bit more with my finger. I mean, this is like such a good palette that, like, you can literally go in with your finger and work it in with your damn finger throughout the day. If you feel you need a little bit more powder, you know, if I feel like I'm getting a little bit oily up here, I have no qualms about going in with this powder with my finger. It's so finely milled and such a good powder, and I have not had a dupe, and just the fact that I'm able to make multiple shades in this setting powder, finishing powder work for me is a bonus. Okay, next is another brand I talk about for gals religiously on a budget, and that's going to be e.l.f. Cosmetics. Although I think e.l.f. has a lot more duds that you need to be more cautious of than Colourpop. And the best product I think e.l.f. has in their collection right now has to be this brow lift. So this is going to be in my monthly favorites. I'm just letting you guys know that now. I have used so much of it, but like so little of it, and I just like, it's amazing. This is such a nice, like, thick kind of gel, and it just holds your brows in place. I mean, like, you can literally see that. Like, it's just so nice. I have it in my brows right now, and I don't think I can actually go without this product. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't tried the Anastasia one, but I heard that this is a good dupe for the Anastasia one. I'm just gonna say I have the Anastasia one. I just haven't tried it yet. If this is, I will 100% recommend this over that. I want to try the Colourpop has a feather brow wax thing. Like, I'm really getting into these, and it's because of this product. So I have to put this in because I find myself reaching for it a lot on off days when I'm not filming, and we're going to be talking about Laura Lee Los Angeles. Laura Lee is a YouTuber who has had drama in the past, so if you don't appreciate Laura Lee or her brand, skip over. But the best product I've tried from Laura Lee's brand is the Blush Aesthetic Palette. Jaclyn Hill got me, damn, your feet are dirty, into blush palettes, and I'm so glad she did. Because I'm so happy I have this palette. I'm so excited to have tried this. I have not tried this highlighter shade. I have not even swatched it yet. So we are just going to swatch everything together. I've used all the blushes. I know I enjoy the blushes. So that highlighter is shit. But the blushes, though, I wear this palette literally every single day. I pick a different shade to use. Sometimes I go with the darker shades because I want a nice pop in blush. I will tell you guys, I have Caramel Cream, which is this one right here, on my cheeks today. And I love it. I just love it. So I will point it out. That is Caramel Cream right there. That's what I have on my cheeks. This is just an all-around great blush palette, and I think it's like $26. A little bit random, but I wanted to go ahead and talk while I'm talking about this palette and say I wish that the unicorn packaging was the actual palette packaging and the palette packaging was the unicorn, because this is just so gorgeous. I can't bring myself to throw away the unicorn because of it. I have to include this because this is my favorite palette currently. So the number 8 brand we are talking about is Dominique Cosmetics, and the best product I think Dominique has that I've tried, because she's released a concealer, a powder, a sponge, and an eyeshadow primer that I haven't tried yet, but I'm going to. But the best product I think Dominique has is the Unconditional Love palette. Or maybe it's the Unconditional palette. I've been calling this Unconditional Love. It's Unconditional Love. I don't care. So this is what the palette itself looks like. I use this so much. There is a dent in that glitter. I have a 2 looks 1 palette with this, of course, because I love it so, and I use it so much. I always reach for this on off days when I'm not filming. I mean, I just like, it's the perfect tones for me, and I think I connect a little bit with the fact that she has a son, because I also am a boy mom, and she has her son in this palette, so like that kind of just like gets my heart going, because I have a son. I have 2 sons, and I'm so close to both my boys. You hear Jackson in the background. That glitter formula, though, of course, helps, and that Jaden shade, like, I just, like, it gives me feels because I'm a boy mom also. Number 9, I debated between putting this brand in this video because I hate it. I hate everything I've tried from this brand except for this product, which is why I think it's the best product that they have. And actually, a couple of my friends actually think the same thing, that this is the best product that they have also. But this is a very popular brand, and it is Morphe. So Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray. I have not found a continuous setting spray that I should try, and there we go. That does that. Like, oh, such a fine mist, and it's so good. Okay, the 10th brand is a brand I thought about. I was stuck on the 10th brand because I didn't know if I wanted to do this brand, but I was like, you know what, I included the other 2 luxury brands, so I should just go ahead and do it. And that is Charlotte's Tilbury. So the best product I think Charlotte Tilbury has is the Instant Eyes Colourpop palette. This is going to give you a very certain look. It's going to give you a pink look, but it's still nice quality for what you get. Charlotte kind of has very similar looks in her palettes. You know, I've said it before, I don't think that Charlotte's Tilbury is a brand I'm going to like that much of luxury-wise, because I don't think you're gonna get good quality, yes, for the price, but you're more so paying for good quality in Charlotte's name, as opposed to the fact that with Natasha Denona, you're getting unique formulas and you're getting more bang for your buck. Or Pat McGrath, you're getting even more unique formulas. Like, Pat McGrath has more unique formulas than Natasha Denona, but Natasha Denona has more quality or quantity. Whereas Charlotte Tilbury just has her name and really good products. So you really, if you're shopping luxury, have to decide what is best for you and your financial situation and what you want. I mean, you're gonna get good products from her, but again, I still think you're just paying for the name. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These are all my opinions, so please don't be upset about my opinions. This is just how I feel about these brands and the products within the brand's ranges. And I mean, this is going to change as the brands release more products and I try new things. Morphe probably not, because I think I've already established that I pretty much hate everything they've ever came out with. Especially their eyeshadow palettes. Their eyeshadow formula just does not work for me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that social media. Great stuff. Really helps this channel out, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys!